I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.
All right, I'm here, y'all. What's going on? So let me go ahead and this live stream is a response video to Sergeant Willie Pete's I must apologize to FBA women. Sergeant Willie Pete made this video. He made two videos about this topic. One of them is uh, I must apologize to FBA women, and the other one is called "We Need to Police." Something about policing FBA conversations or FBA discussions, something like that, right? But I'm here to tell him, you are too late. Um, I think at this point that it's too late to apologize at this point. Let me tell you why it's too late. No, hold on. Before I go there, because I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let me tell you about the premise. I'm gonna do the best I can in the premise of SWP. And VW and I was talking about this early this morning on my other live stream I did done before this one. His premise was SWP's premise was how people who are non-Black Americans, especially those who are tethered, using their problematic issues with Black Americans or Black British or Black Canadians, those who from the Caribbean and from the continent of Africa that have these problems, and when we talk about hair weave and black men online talk about hair weave and all that foolishness, we're so insulated into our own world. We are not understanding the feedback that it comes across to other groups of women and other groups of people. So this is the gist of what Sergeant Pete said, you know, on that. But I have to sit here and say this though. Woody Pete, I told you this before you blocked me in 2016 because you was too busy going in on Chrissy, and you was too busy going in on Chris and Carazine at the time. I was telling you and other black men in this space, y'all got to stop talking about women. You got to stop talking about Keisha. I don't know why y'all had this conniption fit, this impatience, and shout out to V-Dub. V-Dub told me, last night, early this morning, or it was actually early this morning. V-Dub said a lot of black men in this space were didn't had a lot of patience, and understood. Yes, a lot of us did not have no patience for female fuckery. We didn't have no patience for that whole, the sister girl act, the boss girl act crap. And I get it. But like I told you on the other live stream before I did the last live stream, I told y'all, do y'all realize that other groups of people, particularly white conservatives, watch our content and then they go to their channel and talk shit about us without even naming us? That's the point I was trying. That's why I tried to tell you Negroes 7 years ago to stop this. Now, all of a sudden, people's eyes are now waking up. People, ever since the death of Charlie Kirk, now a lot of y'all's eyes is now waking up. When I first left the black sector YouTube, I went to the other sectors YouTube, doing the political thing. I noticed that the white conservatives, the white manosphere, use your talking points. I'm sitting here like, okay, how if y'all don't want us around y'all like that, why are y'all using our talking points? And ever since, with the Charlie Kirk thing, what happened to that white girl, the young innocent white girl who got stabbed, from the girl from Ukraine who got slaughtered in that subway, I've been noticing the word DEI. Actually, DEI came there before that. They take our criticisms within our own issues and they politicize that. And this is what I was trying to tell this to Aunt T the other day, right? About, the narrative, the red pill narrative, the red pill philosophy, the red pill clowns. And I know, I'm going to say this right now before I go in. There is a bitch ass nigga who's going to attack Sergeant Willie Pete in 2 hours. Talking about he's groveling. Nigga, I'm going to talk to you for real quick. You should not have no voice when it comes to black men and the affairs of black men, because you touch little girls. This is the reason why I have a problem with this space and who y'all allowed to be y'all's spokesperson. And no, don't you come in here talking about I'm jealous. Anybody who said I'm jealous of you, nigga, you need to burn in hell. Anybody that says I'm jealous, I'm hating on this nigga, you need to burn in hell. And let me sit here and say this too, though, right? There's not one black man in this space I'm jealous of. I want what the white boys got. What you niggas got, I'm not impressed. I want Sargon Ricard. I want fucking ass Tim Pool. I don't need you niggas. You niggas are just talking heads. You're not out there pushing policy. So let's get that out the way. Because I know people like women like Bomb Cherry going to say I'm jealous of Sherrod, and I know you know those women at the Bomb Squad going to say that bullshit about Brownsville, or how you and this one particular woman who I wish is in the comment section. I'm gonna dress your ass. Now you made a video of me. I know. I'm segueing. I know I'm segueing out of this. How the fuck can you tell me that I'm hating on female attention in this space? There's not one woman on here I would date, because a lot of these women in this space are broken, and so are you. You played with the J Princes and the Daryl Longs of the world. You played with the Warrens, the Regis, the Rilos of the world. Who the fuck do I want to talk to the end of you heifers fucking around with that type of archetype? Sit your asses down. Now back to the topic at hand. Because I'm gonna shut down all these stupid ass arguments. So back to the topic at hand. I digress. They use us to shit on back upon you. Let me go back a few years ago, because most people wasn't here during all this. There was a website called The Voice for Men. Those of us who've been in the what y'all call the white manosphere, there was a thing called Voice of Men. It was a blog site. You write articles. You talk about your issues about divorce, your issues about this, that, and the third. So, two of the biggest leaders of the black manosphere used to write for The Voice for Men. And those two individuals are Anger Man and Obsidian, whatever his name is, right? So they got kicked out of that website for this particular reason. Stop talking about black women. Now that was a double-edged sword, right? That was a double-edged sword. It was a good thing and a bad thing. The good thing is, stop making everything into a racial argument. The bad thing, because you was exploiting black women in the company of white men, of white racist conservative men. They use your talking points back against you. Back in 2015, 2016, there was a lot of white boys talking about they were MGTOW. There was a lot of black men talking about they were MGTOW. the white boys told the white MGTOWs told, yes, you're right, Rita. I'm gonna break this down because see, nobody don't know the history. Nobody don't know the history because me, you, SWP, we've been here since Bush was president. We knew how this space got started. See, a lot of people on here are these Johnny come latelys from the Kevin Samuels era, the pandemic era. So a lot of these people don't know shit was about what this is really about. That's why they need to sit back and be quiet for a minute and listen what's going on. So anyway, there was a thing called MGTOW, men going their own way. There was a white boy by the name of Davian. I think his name was Davian. Davion, whatever his name. So he was complaining about white women to black men and talking about, well, I'm MGTOW because white women are not dating me. They rather search for BBC. And then I said, and then though it started the breakdown. You start seeing the black men and the black men and white men within the MGTOW space going at each other. Which why some of them call themselves Igmore at this point. And but the problem is the Negroes were so want to shame, blame, and explain about black women, not understanding that the talking points that y'all make about black women, they use it against you and they use it against her. And I told y'all back then, y'all got to stop this shit. I told y'all back then, you're going to have to stop that because you don't see what they're doing. Y'all so insulated in y'all shit that they use your talking points against you. When I was on Blog Talk Radio, I used to do a blog talk radio back in the day in my early 30s, about 10 years ago. I used to be on Blog Talk. I used to have my own blog talk show. And when I was on Blog Talk, when I was on Talk Shoe and so forth, I look at some of the channels. Oh yes, Blog Talk was the shit, V-Dub. It was. But YouTube, when YouTube start doing live streaming, that's when Blog Talk went downhill. But anyway, right? Anyway, I noticed the shows that was on Blog Talk, and I noticed the shows that was on Talk Shoe. I went to every non-black show, especially the Native American ones, and especially those who are not white, mainly Native Americans and Hispanics. So I'm over there in their channels chilling, watching. And yes, you got men on there talking about women. But that's not the entire show. Yes, they might make a passing comment about divorce, and they might make a passing comment about Barbara and Ling Ling didn't do me right and shit. And that only lasted for what, 2 minutes out of a 3-hour show. But every time I go to a black channel, I don't care if it's a black church channel, a black a pro-black channel, or a black coon channel, black conservative channel. It's always talking about what the opposite sex is and is not doing. That's why I said I don't want to fuck with, and I told y'all. That's why I said I left black YouTube in 2015, 2016. I left you niggas alone. Because that's all y'all talk about is what women are doing. Some of these problems that y'all talk about with when it comes to black women or black men or on that, some of these problems could be solved if you would done something about it. Y'all spend y'all time talking about creating this thing called the Negro Manosphere. Y'all create a thing called the Negro Manosphere, and then y'all claim because of the donations that's been in the money that's been passed to and fro out of O'Shea's website, the revenue that's being produced, you know, out of all these Manosphere channels, all the revenue, because y'all claimed at one point we raised $2 million. Now that's a claim, and I don't want to say that's a claim, but let me just argue from this perspective. So you claim y'all raised $3 million. But my problem with you Negroes is if y'all raise that much amount of money, then how come that is not part of a political agenda to help black men and black boys out? That's when I said you niggas got to go. Now though, we see today with the rise of Donald Trump going from 2016 on forward, we see people in the White House and on social media and even in the mainstream media is using y'all's talking points. Where do they get these talking points from? They got it from here. Because y'all don't know when to shut the fuck up. Y'all do not know when to sit there and understand that just because you're on YouTube and you think you're insulated, no, you're not. Everybody's watching you. Wait a minute, is that rain? Please tell me it's raining. Yay, it's raining. Okay. Anyway, let me keep it moving though. They use your words against you because y'all too busy trying to bash Keisha over the head. And you niggas still did not get it. Now let's talk about what happened recently, the last 2-3 years, last 4 years, I should say. Since Kamala Harris became the vice president of the United States, I noticed a narrative. Ever since she became vice president, since 2021, or should say since 2020 when she was nominated, the narrative has changed. Oh, she was this, she was that. She slept her way to the top. Then y'all bring old ass niggas like Judge Joe Brown to call this woman a whore. While he's supposed to be a professional, and Kamala Harris is supposed to be the vice president of the United States, but yeah, he's supposed to be a professional, and y'all make money off of it. That's one thing. The second thing that happened when Tiffany Henyard got herself in that bullshit, that quagmire because of her own corrupt, her own damn corruption. Many of you Negroes use that as an opportunity to say black women should not be a part of leadership. We can go to the other black woman, Letitia James, who is now currently the Attorney General of New York. Y'all try to fabricate a narrative of surrounding her. Then what y'all did see this happened for the last four years. Then y'all proceed to fill it the Family Willis. Family Willis has been called Gorilla Grip. Instead of talking about the trial that she was prosecuting. Oh my God, I almost slipped up and said the wrong word. Prosecuting against. But because y'all completely ignore all that, y'all worry about those text messages of her being called Gorilla Grip. Then y'all went to the mayor of New Orleans, another black woman. Then y'all went to another black woman whose name I forgot to mention up there. And there was also another black female mayor in New Orleans. I mean, not New Orleans, in Illinois. Then y'all went after the black police chief of Memphis. Same old logic, same old narrative. Black women does not deserve to be in leadership. That's what you niggas put out there online. Then white boys put up the word DEI. Then that word DEI, since Donald Trump and those white conservatives kept harping on DEI, they used the term DEI as a way to say nigga bitch. When most people knew that DEI is really for or really goes to white Caucasian women. Not black women, but Caucasian women are the benefactors, who benefits from the DEI. But they didn't care. Long as you put a black woman's face on it, it doesn't matter. DEI stands for black women and black trans. But it doesn't matter. You Negroes still suck it up. You gave them the talking points. And it's kind of like what I try to tell that stupid idiot from Chicago, AJ Seen Red. We keep talking about black women, this, that, and third, the welfare queens. Nigga, welfare queens came from Lee Atwater. Lee Atwater created the narrative of black women being welfare queens. Your black ass in Chicago took it and ran with it. While it's amazing, while your ass sold drugs while your ass went to prison for selling drugs, but yet you got a gall talking about black women had destroyed Chicago. You might want to shut the fuck up, sit your ass down somewhere. What you put out in this motherfucker, understand people are going to see it and run with it. So Willie P. Now Willie P, you now you're seeing what I've been trying to tell you. Because you blocked me because I told you this. Stop with the shame, blame, and explain about black women. And I told this to Tommy Sotomayor too. And VW and you up here in my chat room. I told Tommy the same shit. Why not solve the problems among men and stop harping on black women all the time? Oh, Big J, you on some simp shit. That's why I said you niggas got to be destroyed. That's why I don't mind if YouTube shut down this whole goddamn thing down. Because now, though, we created a monster. No, scratch that. Y'all created a monster in Trumpism. Y'all gave the white conservative and much needed ammunition to take it out on black people. Now since though we have a problem, now since there's a government shutdown, everybody want to make videos like Anton Daniels is doing. Oh, black women are going to welfare offices and they're complaining about food stamps and and Section 8 housing and all that. As if white women, when it affects mostly white people. But by the narrative, y'all on some coon shit, you just giving white conservatives the way out when they are actually punishing their own people. See, if there was enough white women complaining, white conservatives wouldn't be doing that. But because it's black people criticizing other black people for white dollars, now all of a sudden they are a resolve of responsibility because they put a black face instead of white face on it. That's why I said I don't like you niggas. That's why I said you niggas got to go. Because y'all niggas, y'all don't think at all. Y'all don't think in things of what if my words will be taken in a different way. Y'all created an industry that says otherwise. Y'all created an industry where women are targeted. Black African American women are targeted for stereotypes. Hair weave, that stupid bonnets that they wear on their head, all that shit, and you put that shit out. You put your dirty laundry out there for the world to see. Now, though, they're using your own dirty laundry to put it right back at you, just like the young white girl who got stabbed in Raleigh. Now it's the black female judge. Now it's Michelle Obama's fault. Now it's Sheila Jackson Lee's fault. Now it's Maxine Waters' fault. Now it's old girl Jasmine Crocker's fault. Anytime a black woman's in power, y'all have a problem. And no, I don't like that boss girl act that these women do. I can't stand that shit. But at the same time, I'm not dumb enough. Maybe it's because, and I told y'all, it's because I live among white people. It's because I see it. You niggas live in inner cities. Y'all don't see that your words, because y'all claim that the fucking word, y'all claim that American culture takes from black America. And since the world follows American culture, therefore follows black American culture, y'all can't even conceptualize the point that your fuckery, when you broadcast your dirty laundry out, then you got to understand, when you put your dirty laundry out, they're going to use your dirty laundry back on your ass. That's why Stephen A. Smith had to he had to backtrack. Stephen A. Smith now had to backtrack because he was too busy trying to shame, blame, and explain. It took a white man to force him. It took D.L. Hughley to force Stephen A. It took Stephen Jackson to force Stephen A. to back the fuck off. Don't you ever put your dirty laundry out there. And Stephen A. is being used by Chris Cuomo and Bill O'Reilly and those white conservatives within the Trump administration. Y'all can't even sit there and understand that point. What you put in will come back at you. And I told y'all to stop that shit. Like I said, it's too late to apologize to black women. It's too late. It's too late to apologize to FBA women, Willie. Like the time when you went after Chris and Karazan. Chris and Caroline use you to make money off of. I'm being harassed by a black man from a Philadelphia. But instead of you thinking about, well, you know what, I'm gonna back off this heifer and we go on somewhere else. No, you double down on it. She make money off of it. Senator G makes money off of black men going. That's why I try to tell you niggas, stop calling this woman bitches and hoes, because they gonna use that back against y'all. Y'all can't sit there and see it. Now it took y'all 20 years for nearly 20 years for y'all now to realize what I was trying to tell y'all. Stop calling these women bitches and hoes, women that you don't even know. Just saying. Now, does anybody have a problem with what I said? I'm getting in this chat room. Yeah, I remember blocks like, yeah. I want to know what's going on, Candy Cane. Yeah, me too. I like Judge Mathis better anyway. Because he finally realized, Queen, what's going on. He finally realized what's going on. The tethers, black YouTube's, the black gender war weaponized the tethers. It weaponized conservatives. It weaponized MAGA. Now he finally realizing it, that his words and everybody else's words has now fed into the machine. That's why I try to tell y'all, oh, Big J, you on some simp shit. No, I'm not on some simp shit. I was trying to tell y'all, stop that shit. Because y'all making it worse, not better. If y'all really was trying to make things better, y'all should have did what Mr. Conservative did in 2016 when he was down here in Houston during that cleanup. You know what? Let me bring that up. I'm gonna bring up what the cleanup in Houston. Mr. Black was a black conservative content creator. Around 2016, 2017, he actually organized a cleanup at a certain location in Houston. So he gathered a lot of people from Texas and Louisiana. They all came down here, and they was cleaning up a certain block in Houston, which was very how can I say, it was very decrepit. There was trash, there was broken bottles, all of that, right? So Mr. Black was friends with O'Shea. See, there is a reason why I mentioned O'Shea now. There's a reason why I mentioned O'Shea. O'Shea said, okay, well, I'll go ahead and advertise this. I'll advertise this event. So O'Shea, because he's part of the Black Manosphere, or the leaders of the Black Manosphere at the time, we went around YouTube and say, hey, Mr. Black is doing this event in Houston, and some of y'all are down here in Texas. So how about y'all come down there and do it? So O'Shea went to David Carroll and Obsidian, and he went to two other black content creators, black male content creators, to push out this advertisement, right? Obsidian says he's not a cleanup man. A city got up on his fat penguin ass and said he's not a cleanup man. He wants sex a part of it. If I'm going to get pussy out the deal, I'm not a cleanup man. I'm not going to clean up after what another man's mistakes are, because he's not getting women in return. David Carroll scarfed at that. At what O'Shea said. So it started a beef between O'Shea and David Carroll and such. Yes, go George. They turned them down, and that's why I said though the black manosphere and these black male spaces need to be destroyed, because you cannot sit there and talk about you're here to help black men out. And we need to protect the image of the black man, and then turn down a man who was doing something. These major content creators didn't lift a hand in helping that black man Houston out. That's why I said the black manosphere the black red pill space needs to be destroyed, because they did not honor what they said that they were supposed to be about. And now here we are. No, scratch that. Let me dial that back, because I forgot one key thing about what happened in Houston during that cleanup. You know who promoted that cleanup? I want y'all to name the name of this one particular woman who promoted that event, and she is nowhere near Texas. Wait, y'all don't know? Y'all didn't know the black woman who was promoting a black male project? Y'all didn't know? Well, let me help your asses out, because I already mentioned the name earlier. I mentioned her name earlier. How did Kristin Carazon, whose channel is full of black men hating women, those BWE heifers, those swirlers, those divestors she helped encouraging, how did she promote a black man cleaning up dirt? No, was it Dirt Ward, Fifth Ward, Houston? I forgot what ward. I think it was Sunnyside of Houston. Correctly, I forgot which part of Houston it was. She promoted the shit out of that. That's why I said I'm not here to defend none of you niggas on this red pill shit you niggas on. But y'all the ones telling me to show my work. No, nigga, you don't work, nigga. That's why I don't like you niggas. I don't. I despise you niggas. Y'all got so much to say about the black woman. When it's time for you to wipe your own ass, you don't even wipe the motherfucker. You expect her to wipe your ass. And I'm not one of them niggas. I'm not even pro-black. Let me say it again. I'm not red, black, and green. I'm not conscious community. I'm not on that FBA 8OS crap that y'all not currently on. I'm not on that shit. But I'll be damned, I'm gonna let my voice generate propaganda to the right wing. And I know somebody within the next hour or so is going to attack Sergeant Woody Pete. There's somebody who's doing a live stream in an hour and a half is going to attack Sergeant Woody Pete, and that bitch nigga has no fucking business talking. Because he's part of the problem. Because y'all uplift niggas like him up. But yet y'all did not uplift Mr. Black. And you wonder why do I have a fucking disdain of other black men in this space? Whether you a blue pill or red pill, I have a fucking disdain of y'all. And you blue pill niggas, I'm gonna say something. You blue pill niggas, y'all gotta stop begging. Y'all some begging ass niggas, begging for female attention, female validation. Sit y'all's old, yeah, I said it, your old asses down somewhere. You red pill niggas, y'all need to touch some fucking grass and shut the mighty fuck up. One of y'all is 500 pounds, 32 years old. You're 32 years old and you're 500 pounds, and all you do is talk about black women all day. You got no business talking. Don't you ever try to question my manhood or anybody else's manhood when you niggas are 40 plus and don't even know how to fucking wipe your own goddamn ass. Which is arrested development. And now all of a sudden today, I digress. Let me go right back to what I was about to say. Now, black women are now the face of women crashing out over Section 8 housing because of the government shutdown. And now you women are acting shocked that Jay Prince for president went viral on fucking World Star because he's doing the same old shit. Yet y'all open up y'all's wallets and you open up your legs to bomb niggas online. You heifers are broken too. Y'all don't want no stable man. Y'all want a broken one. See, broken men are easy to control. Broken men are easy to fucking control. That's why one of y'all got so offended by what I said that you did a response video. I didn't watch it though. I saw my name in the title because I'm not subbed to your channel, by the way. And you think I'm talking about you. Well, let me tell you something. Since you want to make the video about me 11, 12 days ago, let me address you. First of all, if the shoe fits, wear it. Because I wasn't talking about you though. And even in the same, because you made a reaction video to my live stream that you was in the chat room. The person who I was, and I told you this in the chat room, I wasn't talking about you, baby. The person who I was defending is a moderator on my channel because she was dogpiled on Don Gordito's comment section by those niggas you hang around with. See, I'm gonna be firm. See, you think I'm being mean to you. No, I'm not being mean to you. I'm being fucking firm with you. Because I don't put up with that Lois Lane shit. I'm not Clark Kent and I'm not Superman. And you're not going to Lois Lane your ass into situations in order for somebody to put on the cape. There is a fucking difference between a woman going to a space, got insulted, and then steadily going into the space, rather than a woman who went to the space, got dogpiled, and then that woman backed away and went away. That's the difference. The woman who went away needs to be protected. You do not need to be protected because you keep going in there. You keep going up in the situation. You can't just have a fucking problem with fucking ass Joshua, and now you got a problem with Warren. Knowing that all hang around with on Reg. That whole group of those men hang around with each other, and they're like a cancer. If you don't like what I said, I'll drop the link. Because I tell you straight up. Stop getting yourself in trouble and then so some man can put on a cape and then you don't respect the nigga who put the cape on. It's a societal issue, and I'm not just talking about this one particular woman though, because a lot of y'all do that shit in this space. I'm talking about the women. If you think I'm just talking about one woman, nuh-uh. She's just an example. I'm talking about the entire goddamn culture. Don't play fucking victim. Act like you a victim. And then when some man come around talking about, where are the good men at? Where are the good men at? You got the nerve to talk about where are the good men at? Good men ain't fucking with you. Because I saw this on another platform. Another woman got the fucking nerve to say, where are the women at? Where are the good men at? Good men don't hang around in this space. Good men are actually creating shit. So by that logic, that should tell you I'm not a good man my damn self. Because I'm sitting there trying to speak up for some of y'all. Y'all don't need to be spoken up for because y'all do, because you go right back to that problem that you've been quote unquote saved from. That's why I said last year, I'm not y'all shoulder crying. See, y'all think I'm on some blue pill, Big J being blue pill. I'm not being blue pill. Sorry. There are two niggas. There are two old niggas who's on that blue pill shit. You might want to talk to them if you want to be saved. Big J ain't he. I'm not on that blue pill. Blue pill are for suckers anyway. They're just as bad as the red pill. The only difference between me and y'all is that my upbringing does not make me see the world that how you niggas see it. My country upbringing does not allow me to blame black women for all of the problems of the world. Maybe y'all need to move the fuck out of these cities. Maybe you might need to move out of Boston. Maybe you might need to move out of fucking ass Houston. Maybe you might need to fucking move out of fucking ass Chicago or Baltimore or Memphis or New Orleans. Maybe your perspective of the world might change. It's not the black bitch. Your words, not mine. Now, I don't call women. I just call no innocent woman bitches. There's only select few who deserve that title, the word bitch. I don't go out here just saying the word bitch, you know, on the regular. That title is well deserved. I'm just calling women bitches out like that. Maybe if you niggas start talking right, you might get you a woman who might be half-ass decent. Maybe you start walking right, you might get yourself a good-ass job. Some of you niggas on here have sexual violence and fucking ass what's your name right here? I'm talking to you now. I'm talking directly to you now. You don't know shit. May. You don't. Some of those men that you hang around with on BIGJ's channel and on those other channels, some of those men was arrested or convicted with sexual crimes. You don't even know that, do you? May. You don't know that, May. That's why I told you what I told you on my community tab. I expect you to act a certain way at a certain age. You got a bunch of clowns making excuses on why. Oh yeah, man, I went to prison because, man, I touched an 11-year-old white girl. I'm red pill because some girl falsely accused me of this, that, and the third. You got a fat parrot who spent his time on YouTube stalking women on piers. Don't worry, I got the video of that. I got the video of him stalking a woman in New York, following this woman half a block. Yet though he talking about he's lower international. Sit your ass down. Oh, don't worry, Queen. I'm gonna drop this link in a minute. Y'all entertain these sorry niggas, and then when these sorry niggas came back at y'all acting like, oh, it's a crime. No, these niggas are bombs. Stop supporting these damn bombs. I get to set the tone. Them bitch niggas shouldn't. Oh, yeah, you time me out for dropping names in the chat? Yeah. And there is a reason why I don't drop names, because I don't want them to have a view. I don't want them not to make not a dime off of me. That's the reason I ain't saying no names. You're not gonna catch a view. You're not gonna catch an AdSense off of me. Because I'm gonna set the tone. The way how though, I'm gonna give you a secret. I'm gonna give you a secret. I read that book called The Odyssey. Has anybody read the book The Odyssey? Well, when Odysseus landed on a certain island of the Cyclops, Odysseus told the Cyclops, yeah, the epic poem. See, I'm going to tell them why I don't mention names. Cause stop asking stupid ass questions like, why don't you mention names? I'm gonna tell you why I don't. I'm gonna tell you why I don't. When Odysseus landed on the islands of the Cyclops asked the question, "What is your name?" But because Odysseus was smart enough, because the Cyclops is big enough to eat him and his men, he said, "My name is nobody. My name is no one." So when they stabbed the Cyclops in the fucking eye, the Cyclops said, "Nobody hurt me." Now, do you understand that point? I guess somebody hit the panel. Go ahead.
I don't understand, BJ. What is your smoke about with me? I don't have a problem with smoke. You can just tell me straight up. What's the issue?
You kind of trolling.
Trolling who?
You were trolling this morning, and you made my community tab all about you, not about who I was aiming at.
No, I asked you the other day when you said, yeah, you just got to the stream, but I had something to say about you. I already took care of you. I went back in the stream and I didn't see nothing. And I was like, what is he talking about? And I sent you a comment. I was like, Big J, just give me a timestamp. Like, what are you talking about? And you didn't respond back. And so I looked at that post you had this morning, and I went back 2 weeks ago, and I didn't even notice it, but you had took a video of mine and shared it, and said something like, "May stay out of this." So I'm like, so this about Don Gordito making a comment or something? I don't, that's what I'm saying, Big J. That cowardly shit you do. I'm just telling you, which is not to make it clear who you're talking about. It creates confusion. You want to
Then
talk
be
about people. You want to talk about people, and then you leave all this mystery, so motherfuckers don't know who you talking about. And so I asked you a series of questions. I didn't make it about me. It's your lack of clarity. You don't make shit clear who you're talking about, and you should have said, "May, you did so and so," and I addressed it earlier in the chat. I mean, in the stream. You are very like mysterious about everything, so it's not clear. And that's what I was trying to do is ask you, what is the smoke? You said you talked about me in the stream, so I did something wrong, but then you don't tell me what it is. What did I do?
I forgot what I said anyway.
See, that's what I'm man.
I forgot what I said.
So you ain't got no smoke then. That's what I'm saying, man. You be creating confusion. You be creating confusion, Big J. I hear you about somebody making money. None of these motherfuckers are making no money. We honest. So that's your least of your worries. And my feeling is, this is just my opinion alone. If you got something that needs to be broadcasted about somebody, I just feel like you should just be clear. And you may not want to say that person's name, but give us a clear understanding of who you're talking about.
I already did. I already named. I already said. See, I address people by their actions and their deeds. I don't need to say their name.
Yeah, it's not clear. I mean, it's been like that. You may think you're clear, but a lot of people, they don't have a clue what you're talking about or who specifically you're talking about. When you said damsel in distress, I know you ain't talking about me. Because I don't, if I go over there, and that's another thing you just said in the comment, in your commentary a moment ago on the stream, you said, May, you hang out with them niggas, right? So why do you think I'm hanging out with niggas? Where do you get that from?
Well, well. You sit there and you know, we
No,
talking
tell
about
me.
BJS. We talking about BJS, right?
I'm guessing
Now,
that's who you're talking. Everything's a mystery with you. I'm guessing you're
right?
talking about
Yeah, yeah,
BGS.
yeah, yeah. Because those niggas, some of them niggas had went to prison for touching on children and shit and sexual harassment. And then you got the gall to tell me this morning that I'm supposed not to expect men to act like men. No, you're supposed to act like fucking men. At a fucking certain age, you're supposed to act like a fucking man at a certain age. That's the fucking point. Those men
But
have the rest of development. and they need to grow the mighty fuck up very quick.
Okay, so if we go on BGS's Respond channel, right? Do you know which person has more streams with you and about you than anybody? You know that you're the person that's the topic of BGS. If you look at his BGS response, there's Big JX, Big JX, Big JX. You've been going back and forth with him, debating a lot. You are the dominant person that he has back and forth with. So I find that funny that when I go back and forth, is it because I'm a female? I'm not allowed to go back and forth with him and debate with him. I'm not allowed to do that. So that's hanging out with. But when you do it, it's not hanging out with. I'm just trying to get clear.
No, it's more about the objective. What is the objective, May?
Well, you should ask me what the objective is.
Then
And I've
what
made that
is?
clear.
Go
I've
ahead.
made that okay, yeah, I've made that clear what my objective is towards BGS. I've told him and I've said it over and over again. I feel like BGS is a person who has what you call charisma, but he doesn't direct it in a positive light. And I've said before, I think there's an investment. Everybody on YouTube is creating content for a reason, and you can make money if you have something that people desire. And my argument has been to him consistently, BGS, you don't have to sell doom and gloom. You got these men who are definitely at a deficit in life. They can get what they need from you and still pay, and you can get your return on investment by being positive. That's all he and I ever discussed, the positive. My thing is always the positive, the real. And he's always trying to promote that doom and gloom. And so that's what we go back and forth about. I'm trying to tell him positivity sells better than negativity because all that SBE is not working. That's what I'm trying to tell him. I don't know if you ever listened to me and him talk. We very rarely, we laugh and giggle and joke and shit like that, but he takes his stand and I take my stand. You're the one that's very, very serious, life and death. I'm not. I'm just not. And you got people who will be like, just don't talk to people. Fuck them. But then they'll talk about them. So what's the difference? Go ahead. I'm listening.
My objective is to destroy them. That's the primary objective. I'm not here to play nice with that bitch niggas. I'm not here to play with the red pill niggas. They are a detriment to society. They help elect Donald Trump. Therefore, since them and black conservatives, they are the enemy. As far as I am concerned, because they vote for fascism because they're fucking insecure. They got to go. Next.
I hear you. I mean, if you think you have the power, to
I don't
destroy
got the
them.
power. I don't got the power. I wish I had, but no, I don't. Next.
Well, I mean, Big J, I just don't. I hear you. I hear your perspective or whatever. You said you think I'm hanging out with them and stuff. Let me say this first and foremost. I'm not thirsty. That's sometimes what you have with women going on. They're thirsty pick me's. They're trying to find a man. That's not clearly what I'm interested in.
I never accuse you of that.
No, you never did. You never did. I'm just saying you have to ask yourself. Anybody has asked themselves, what is a woman doing around X, Y, and Z, right? And for me, that clearly is not it. I'm not looking for thirst trapping or, a date. There are people who are in that camp that they, get passed around from man to man. That's not my objective. My objective is not to make any money. You could ask that. Is she trying to get, channel viewers or trying to gain a following or trying to monetize? I have no financial interest. I think BGS is a very strange and interesting person. And I find that him not wanting to cross over and be able to do what he does, like make money and stuff, while just switching on a positive, I don't understand that. And so that's my mission with him. You can get more bees with honey. You know what I'm saying? You can get more bees with honey. And I don't have the power to change this and change that, but he's very influential. And so, maybe I'm wasting time. Maybe what I say to him goes in one ear and out the other. Maybe, I don't know. But I like to communicate to people. I like to have dialogue. I like to debate it out. There are people listening, you know. There are people who hear logical arguments in comparison. I'm just telling you. People are influenced in positive ways that you may not see manifest right now. I'm just saying. But I'm not trying to save nobody. I'm just offering another perspective. But please don't take because I'm a woman that I'm gotta be hanging out with. That's not what's going on. It's not what's going on. I just don't feel like I have to be nasty and mean and cuss somebody out. I've never done that. I've been around on different panels. And another thing, Big J, I don't know why you act like because somebody hasn't been here since 2005 that they don't have anything to offer or say. Where'd you get that from?
Because they don't even know what red pill is. They don't know what the origins of this shit is. They just following what somebody else tells them. Come lately, so you don't know what the fuck going on. And they want to interfere in somebody else's beef.
But in relation to what? So if somebody didn't come before you, then they don't know anything. I mean, people come to the platforms at different times. Everybody doesn't come at the same time. It's just like a church. It's almost like saying, well, if you didn't come to the church in 1980, then don't bother coming because you don't know anything. You're not the level of Christian you are. I don't know where to get that. I guess it's like a false authority. That's kind of weird to me. Now, others may think, you know, you don't have authority unless you came when you don't know anything unless you came when Big J came. I don't know.
Okay, if two people are fighting and you don't know what's going on, why jump in?
Well, I'm not talking about jumping in beefs. I don't think I've jumped in any beefs. I haven't jumped in any beefs. I can't think of them.
But
what I can tell you,
that's the analogy I'm using. If you see that there is two contestant people going at one another, why was in this little quote unquote war has been going on for almost years? Why would a third party jump in that? But they don't even know what started it, how it started, or what it is.
well, as far as two individuals are concerned, I agree. There's no point to jump into something because you don't know everything with two individuals. If it's just about two individuals and taking a side, I agree. I've actually learned, like, you know, sometimes I had to learn a lesson in YouTube. I had a particular person who don't like nobody, right? Everybody's a problem. Everybody's stupid. Everybody's, you know, this or that. And befriending that kind of personality, you know, that means that everybody becomes an enemy. I had to realize I can't take on, you know, other people's issues with other folks because I won't end up being able to communicate with anybody. So I realized that's childish too, to always think that, oh, this person has a whole list of 20 people they don't like. So I can't talk to them. I can't chat with them. I can't joke with them. That's childish shit. Let people feel their own fucking beef.
Whoa. Was you planning that to me? Because based on what I said
No.
in that community tab?
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm giving you an example of my experience of coming in as a new person and seeing people who have history and they have a whole bunch of people they don't like. And you being associated with that person as a new person. And they're pointing out to you all these people. Nobody's no good. Nobody's no good. All I'm saying is I've learned neutrality is my point. I've learned to be neutral. I don't know the history of people. I don't know if they didn't cuss each other out heavy. So whoever has a problem, don't expect me to have a problem with them because you do. That's my point. I chose neutrality. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gang. I'm not gang. I don't do that. For just what you said, because I don't know all of it. I don't know where you got that from. I don't know why you got an attitude, why you hate so-and-so. And whatever it is your business. I'm not getting into that. I'm going to stay neutral. You'll find yourself being a fool if you take all other people's beefs and you don't even know what it's about. That's my thought.
It seems to me that you looked at my community tab when I circle a comment by that bitch ass nigga over there, right? when he kept tagging everybody else in between him and myself. And I'm sitting there like, nigga, why you tagging all these people who I don't like? Now I know you was tagged, but I wasn't referring to you. Wasn't referring to you or Free Zone Loop. The rest of the names that was listed down, I was talking.
You said if you're listed with the ops, maybe you are the op. That's what you said. And I was like, who in here is listed? And I saw my name. I said, oh, Don Gordito. Let me just give you some background. Maybe you don't know. Don Gordito and me are playful. Me meeting Don Gordito or coming in contact with him has absolutely nothing to do with you. That friendly buddy thing, troll to troll me and him do, it's got absolutely nothing to do with you. Um, I didn't even know y'all knew each other for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And Don is just silly as hell. He has a lot of stuff he does that's funny, and I make jokes on it, and it's friendly shit. Like he went to an apple orchard, and he was like, "Oh, oogly googly over the apples," and so I made a reaction video. We are silly and lighthearted. You know what I'm saying? So I don't. If he tags me, trust me, it's not because I'm the ops of Big J or something like that. He tags me in different stuff when he does funny shit. He been doing that. He and I used to go back and forth because he was friendly with Femi when I was beefing with Femi. And so I would send him pictures of cake, and I have a beautiful cake, and I'd be like, you could have this cake, but you want a Femi cake. And I sent him some cake that looked all, deflated and bad icing and shit. We have the most stupidest, like, trolling relationship. So if you see John Gordito tag me, it ain't because of no I'm a op against you or something like that. He tags me in all kind of funny, silly shit. We go back and forth about dumb shit that don't got nothing to do with people. I'm just letting you know. So if that's what you thought, or you want to, assume. I'm telling you now. Nah.
No, I'm assuming he does that the dog pile. I don't like bitch niggas who want to dog pile, get everybody else involved in this shit. Do dog pile sessions. Cause that's what these niggas in space I don't like that shit. I think that's powerful.
Who did they dog pile on anyway? Who did they dog pile? Because I don't know who it is.
They have a history.
Oh my God, this
They have a history of doing it. And I cannot stand that shit. So I'm gonna leave it there. And I told him, if you act like a gang, I'm gonna treat you like a gang.
Yeah, well, I would not assume that everybody's got, some kind of agenda. If somebody gets tagged, I mean, people tag people, and I said that in the comments. I'm sorry that you took the comments as trolling. I was just trying to get down to it because I swear to God, and maybe it's just something I have to just live with. But it really irritates me personally, all the mystery. I just like people to stand up in it. You know what I'm saying? Stand up in your shit. If you want to talk about somebody, say their fucking name. That's just me. Everybody's different. But I feel it's cowardly to talk around people, these code words and all this type of shit. So it's like it's always, I got smoke for you, but I actually don't. I got smoke, but I don't. Like it's passive aggressive.
Maybe because I don't see them as human at this point. Have you ever occurred to you? I don't see these people, these niggas as human beings.
Nah, it never occurred to me.
Right. That's how I don't view these idiots as human.
I just don't, it is your choice, but I just cannot take the internet real super serious. I do believe the red pill and its results are very serious. You know what I'm saying? I do believe that. But a lot of these characters, they're characters to me, and I got real life and you got real life and and I don't think that a stream or the dialogue, is going to change the world, me personally. I don't. So I just don't take a whole lot of shit like super goddamn motherfucking serious as hell. But now we know it's serious on some levels with red pill because we see that some of these people that shoot up stuff and they go and do horrendous crimes. You go back and you look at their social media and you find out they've been consuming tons and tons of red pill. So we know there are crazy people who will feed off of it. We know that. That's why it's dangerous.
Okay.
But yeah, as far as you saying somebody needs to save them, I would say this in support of you. Any woman who wants to engage, and I'm speaking from a feminist perspective. Any woman who wants to engage these men online, you got to be ready for the smoke. You just have to be. And you got to take it on the chin. If you want to cuss them out and talk shit or whatever, you have to be prepared for the blowback. You have to. And you just got to suck that shit up. That's the price of engagement. You got to pay the piper. So I'm not in agreement with women who go into spaces and argue with men and go back and forth with men or whatever. And maybe that's why it seems like I'm hanging out because I'm not stupid. I know cussing out people and talking shit and making threats and all that, that's going to bring me trouble I don't want. Trouble I'm not finna handle. You see what I'm saying, Big J?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my feminine energy that you see. That's my feminine energy. You're a man. You're masculine. So you come in with the rah, and you come in with the threats and the this and the that. I'm going to take you down. I'm going to do this. I'm not going to be able to do what you do. Because I can't back none of that up. I'm just telling you, I can't back none of that up. I can't. So my point is, women who come into spaces with men, whether it's a whole group of men, a channel of men, or whatever, when that smoke comes, you better inhale. That's all I can say. You cannot run and play, damsel in distress. That's not fair and that's not right. I can say that. Stay out of folks' face or no response. Those are two options. Stay out of their face or have no response. But you damn sure can't play victim in the end. That's my thoughts.
Okay.
Are we good? Big J.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. Why?
Okay. So if you see Don tagging me, don't think that it's like some kind of conspiracy. We've been talking about stupid shit, dumb shit. Like when he read them crazy ass books that he writes, I get a kick out of him. He's funny. But when he's in the troll mode, hey, I get tagged in that too. So don't take it no kind of way. All right.
Okay. Anybody else want to jump on? I'll wait. But like I said, some of y'all are broken, and y'all claim that y'all won't. I'm talking to the women now. I'm gonna talk to y'all. Claim y'all want a good man. Y'all claim y'all want this, that, and the third. But you can't say that shit when you with bums. The reason why y'all give y'all attention to bums and clowns, and who in the fuck is calling me? Hold on, be right back. I cannot stand telemarketers. Now where was I at? Oh yeah. You can't sit there and tell me y'all want a good man, but then y'all support the worst among you, the worst among men. That's why I tell y'all, shut the fuck up. The mighty fuck up. Because you're talking out of both ends out your fucking ass neck. And one of y'all got the gall to tell me I'm hating. No, it's not about hating. It's about you running to both niggas. You, who is this? Oh,
Hey,
what's going on, Queen?
what is
Go
Willie
ahead.
P apologizing to black women for?
Because he see all the talking points. Let me see who this is coming up. Oh, it's Mella. Because he saw those talking points. Because he saw that the tethers is using our talking. Well, when I say our, I'm talking about Black America,
Right.
using our talking points and using it against us.
Oh,
And long story short. That's long story short, right? And also you talk about talking points, for the post Charlie Kirk, how black people being attacked, all of that. So yeah, that's yeah. He kind of,
I'm gonna have to go listen to that video.
actually listen to both those videos is in the description box.
Yeah, I seen them. I'm gonna listen to them.
Yeah, and listen to what me and V-Dub was talking about this morning, because we kind of was talking about it this
morning when?
on my channel.
Oh, I missed the live stream. Oh,
yeah.
okay.
You missed the live stream because we was going after the fat parrot. We was dragging the fat parrot. So yeah.
Hey everybody.
So,
Just keeping in touch. I just thought I'd drop off a comedy routine full show that made me laugh out loud for real. Everybody could use some laughter in their life. As far as opinions about any YouTube beefs, I can't say I have them at this time. I've grown past beefs. I've been fortunate enough not to have my own channel. So, I'm not going to critique whether or not somebody ought to take a beef seriously, because there's a different perspective from from me than somebody that actually, hosts channels and panels. So I can't give any opinion about that, but I do believe that what I put in the back chat will make you laugh. And you too, Queen. Happy Friday, Queen. This guy was tripping me out because it's about relationships and about how women don't really mean what they say. And it just so happened that you went live, discussing how women are damaged. So I thought you'd get a kick out of it. He's focused on how men and women think differently, and it affects how they communicate, bond, and whether or not they'll stay together. I just thought you'd get a kick out of it. So that's all I came up here to say, in addition to Happy Friday.
Happy Friday to you too, Lily.
Is that cool?
Happy Friday.
All right, yeah, I got it.
You too.
But wait, see, put your name in the title.
I didn't realize she put my name in the title because I'm not sub to her, right? I'm not sub,
Yeah.
so yeah. And then I happened to was going through my comments, right?
Yeah.
Seeing people who commented on my channel. You know how like you got the reply
Yeah.
comments. So I saw this person comment and said, "Oh, great video." Woo. Okay. So I clicked on what she got to say, right?
Yeah.
And she did a live stream on my ass. And I said, "Oh, hell no."
Bro, the attention
So
can be real.
she over there mad talking about her. No, I wasn't. I know who I was referring to. Because I don't know how many times I had to say it. The person got dogpiled on Don Gordito's comment section. I kept saying that.
Right.
She wasn't on Don Gordito's comment section.
These people don't listen because you are very clear about who you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm very clear on who I'm saying. Very clear.
Time.
Yeah, I said I'm talking about the action. You didn't do the action. Why you worry about
it? Because if I can't pick up on what you're talking about, that means it's a storyline that I ain't paid attention to, and the people like you know who you talking to, and they know who you talking to as well, and that's all that matter. Everybody else they be trying to be messy.
Right.
It's not none of your fucking business.
Right. Because the point was I was talking to her.
Right.
And she knows I'm talking to her. And all that I'm talking about the situation. Right. I didn't need May to say shit. May I'm talking about this person, that person. No, I'm not. I know who I'm referring to.
But it don't matter who you talking about. It's not none of her fucking business. It's the people that you talking to. And that's one of the reasons why I don't even say fucking names. Because too many people get involved in shit that ain't none of their business just because they know who you talking about. No, the people that I'm talking to know who I'm talking to because they know what the fuck they do. And that's all that matters. Like, don't believe that bullshit that you not clear. I be clear on everybody that you talking about unless I'm not familiar with the story, and that means that the shit ain't none of my business.
It's called subject verb agreement. I don't understand why people don't understand the English language. There's a subject and there's a verb and there's an agreement to both. If I'm doing an action, if I'm stating an action and I'm stating a pronoun, then if you didn't do the action, why are you worried about it? Now I might put he or she to it, and I'm stating the action. Why do I need to attach a name to it? I don't need to attach nobody's name to the shit because if I'm putting out dates and times when something occurred and it did occur, why are you worried? Why do you want to put names to it? No, I don't need to say no names because they do not deserve the attention that they want.
Right.
They want me to say the name so they can go back to their channels and Big J was talking about me and Big J I'm gonna say his name now. I'm gonna say his podcast name. Rilo. I was talking about him. Nigga. See, it proves how people are stupid in this space. Rilo.
People ain't stupid in this space. It's messy.
No. Some people on here are generally stupid and got low IQ. If I said if I'm making a sentence saying a 500-pound 31-year-old, everybody should know who the fuck is 500 pounds in this space. Most people know who I'm referring to. Because nobody in this space is that goddamn big. And everybody see that nigga on panels being that damn big. So that fat parrot over there thinks, oh, I was talking about him. Oh, Big J talking about me. And V-Dub told me what we saying, and then I checked out what that bitch thing was saying and shit. And I was telling V-Dub, this nigga don't read. This tells me this nigga is illiterate. Because I specifically said 31 years old. But the nigga is 50. The nigga is 50. How can you be 50 years old when I'm talking about a 30 something year old? It shows how some of these niggas in this space are illiterate. Or messy. What's going on, Babs? I ain't seen you in a while.
I think most of these people messy as hell. They like to keep shit going.
You're gonna call somebody a criminal because I want a fair trial for Kamala Anthony. And like
that the stream?
Yeah.
Okay. I missed that one. I gotta replay it.
Yeah, bitch ass nigga. The bitch nigga for months been calling me and V-Dub criminals because we support Kamala Anthony and won a fair trial. Oh, Big J, you're racist. Now, that bitch nigga went on Don Gordito's channel. Yeah, I'm starting naming names now. Went on Don's channel and said, oh, Big J's a racist. Big J's a racist.
A racist?
Yeah.
What makes you racist?
Right. And I'm sitting there thinking, wait a minute. And me and V-Dub would listen down all of the white people who've been on my channel. And most of them are moderators. So how in the fuck can I be a racist and racist against white people when I got white moderators?
Not too racist against white people.
Yeah. How can I be racist against white people? Yeah, I got Caucasian content moderators. Explain that. See, me and V-Dub were talking about that all night, all throughout the whole live stream.
Where is Kelly Ray? When she supposed to come up here?
Right. I've been waiting for Kelly Ray ever since yesterday. I've been waiting for Kelly Ray ever since yesterday. And now though I got Steve Crowder's fan base in my comment section trying to talk shit. Oh, Big J, you're being intellectually dishonest. No, Steven Crowder is intellectually dishonest by saying that the judge who let out that punk nigga out was on some DEI shit and she only released him out of prison because of race. No, she had no other choice but to release him because the law dictates it. The law that Ronald Reagan, who y'all back in the 1980s, who was y'all's conservative leader, was the one who, see, this is how stupid they are. But I'm just saying, they don't. People in this space are dumb. They're so dumb.
So what the hell did the women do for you to go in on it?
Your husband calling you.
It's in the feet and the legs. That's not the reason. He said your husband calling you.
Yeah, I heard him in the background. Husband calling you. Saved by that was saved by the bell too. So what's my problem with the women in this space?
Yeah, why you going in on the women today? What they did?
Remember. Hold on. Let me be careful what I'm about to say because you might know because you know part of it. Why do it seems that women back men who ain't shit, but then they come to me with the shit, talking about, complain to me about these men over there.
Cause they just want somebody to fight for their ass. That's all.
Right. That's one half of it, right? That's one half. The other half is, oh, I can't control Big J because Big J is too stable.
You can turn
But
it
I
off.
can talk to Rude M. But I can sit there and talk to any of these other niggas online and allow all the any of these niggas talk all that shit about me, talk under my clothes, my pussy, my titties, all that shit. Woo. Yet you can control him with sex or the possibility with sex.
Yeah.
When it comes to me, on the other hand, oh, I can't deal with him because he's not operating out of this operating procedure. He's not operating the way I want him to operate.
Right.
So therefore, because he's too stable. So I'm going to go back to a Jay Prince. I'm going to go back to, yeah, I'm mentioning names. I'm going to go back to a Jay Prince. I'm going to go back to a Daryl Long. I'm going to go back to filling in the blank. The archetypes. That's what I'm talking about. Women, these are broken women need the attention of men who are not stable. Because that's all they know. A stable man is actually alien to them. Somebody who's stable is actually alien to them. They don't know how to deal with it. Because a stable man would tell them no.
Yeah.
A stable man would sit there. I'm not for that crazy shit. No.
Right.
I ain't for that. See, they need somebody who is not stable. So
yeah, because somebody that's stable can hold them accountable.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. He or she, because it goes both ways. The shit goes both ways. So I don't want nobody say I'm just talking about women, but the shit do go both ways. But because I'm talking about women, don't rest assured I'm not letting men off the hook because it goes both ways. The point I'm making is, if there's a stable man or a stable woman, even if he or she doesn't say anything, he's still holding whoever next to them accountable.
Right.
And that's the point I'm making. They don't want to be held accountable. That woman's good. I don't know how good that woman is. She's holding him accountable, whether she's saying a word or not to him.
Right.
That good man right there, no matter how good he is, he holding her ass accountable.
Right.
That's the point I'm making. The women in this space don't want stable men or women. And that's the whole.
This ain't the space to be dating in, okay?
Say what?
I said this is not the space to be dating, okay? This space is not it for the men or the women. Hell no.
No.
It ain't no good. It ain't no good.
And that's part of the reason why though I was being attacked on that other channel.
Why?
Because I told her, I told Choco Kitty, and I told Rude them, the both of them, to grow the fuck up.
Oh, who was attacking you?
You might want to go up in that chat room. You'll see it.
Oh,
Go
okay.
in that chat room. You'll see it.
Okay.
Cause they don't want they don't want, you know, they be the biggest ones complaining about how black men disrespect them, right? The main one saying it, right? But then
Yeah.
and then they go back to the disrespect.
Yeah, that's
But then,
always weird to me. I be like, yeah, fuck that. You disrespect me. You ain't gotta worry about my head no more.
and
I
then
get the
when I
fuck
watch
on.
that right. I'm just shaking my head at this shit like, okay, then we need to start. No, scratch that. Y'all need to start identifying what is a good man or good black man. Y'all gonna have to start identifying what is a good black man now. Because if y'all are the barometers of what is a good black man, therefore by that logic, all of us are bad, including myself. That's why I said, and that's why I said I Big J is not a good man.
Why you not a good man, BJ?
According to that logic,
Hmm.
they spew. I'm not.
Why not? What makes you not good?
Because I'm too fucking stable. For one,
Oh,
I don't put up with their bullshit. But on the flip side, it's kind of like a schizophrenic. It's kind of
not
schizophrenia.
schizophrenic.
Oh yeah. It's very schizophrenic. And it's like you want Clark Kent and you want Superman, right? Those two niggas can't be in the same room
Yeah.
together. You see what I'm saying? Those two men can't be in one is a badass and the other one's meek. They can't be in the same room together. They can't be in the same body. You gotta pick a struggle.
Yeah.
And that's why
Isn't it so?
I call these women a bunch of Lois Lanes. Okay? You try to have both. You
Explain the
gotta pick
Lois
one or the
Lane
other.
analogy.
Okay. Now, I'm a Superman fan or DC. I'm actually a Batman fan, but all Batman fans are usually by proxy Superman fans. But anyway, right? So Lois Lane always gets up at the Daily Planet. She goes to Metropolis. She goes to Gotham City. One of the villains either kidnaps her ass or whatever, put her in a death trap. So she has to call, you know, she's always dragging Clark Kent around. Somebody knocked Clark Kent over the head and kidnap her ass. Because Clark Kent always be telling Lois, I mean, if you ever watch the anime series, Clark Kent always be telling Lois, Lois, man, we might not want to go up in that dark ass warehouse. And Lois
Yeah.
Lane going to say, I don't give a fuck. I'm jumping up in there, Smallville. Well, she jumps, she walks up in that dark ass warehouse, and guess what? The Joker, the Riddler, Lex Luthor, you know, all these Superman and Batman villains jumping on her ass.
Yeah.
And all she said, help, help, help. And here comes Superman. And she do that shit every episode. Every fucking episode she does that shit. Not learning. Well, maybe Clark is right. Maybe I might not want to go up in there. Maybe because Lex Luthor is up in that dark alley. Maybe Toy Man is in that dark alley. He might be molesting me and shit.
So she always put herself in danger, and then Superman gotta come save her.
And she does not learn the previous adventure. Does not learn why Superman keep on saving her ass. You know, I make soon this nigga gonna show up to save her ass.
Right. So they don't never learn because they always find somebody to save them.
You're right. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. You can't just keep putting
So
yourself in
who
danger.
be saving them?
Various men.
Like who?
Ain't my ass. Cause I'm I save you
It ain't
just
me.
I'm gonna save you once or twice. But if I keep seeing you going over there, I ain't gonna fuck with your ass. You got what you deserve.
Right.
And
Yeah, that's true.
one of these women thinking that I'm supposed to put on my cape.
Put it on.
And she think
Don't think that.
like one of these women think though, because you look that she's fine as fuck and she got a nice smile and shit, nice voice, I'm supposed to just, my dick is supposed to get hard and I'm supposed to put on the cape for her.
Oh
That
shit.
doesn't work like that. That doesn't work like that for me.
Oh
I don't
wow.
operate like that. I don't operate like that. Sorry.
They think that. Damn.
Well, some of them do think like, oh, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna act like a dazzler in this stress and I'm gonna see, you know, I'm gonna manipulate the fact. I'm gonna manipulate the situation.
Oh yeah.
Listen. I'm gonna use another analogy.
Mm-hmm.
1933's King Kong, the one that's in black and white. Good analogy. When King Kong put Aunt Durham on that tree, and King Kong walked away.
Yeah.
A Tyrannosaurus Rex came to the scene. And Durham said, "Help, King Kong! Help me, King Kong!" King Kong came in there and cracked that Tyrannosaurus Rex jaw. If you see, if you watch that old movie, he broke his jaw, killing the Tyrannosaurus Rex. And then all of a sudden, she looking for the airplane to shoot his ass off the Empire State Building the next. See, see. You know what? I'm gonna leave that alone. You see what I'm talking about, right? See what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I save you. No, this man saved you from the Tyrannosaurus Rex, and then soon as he got with your ass, you now begging for the airplane to shoot his ass off the goddamn Empire State Building. Let me tell you something. King Kong red pilled my ass, damn it.
No.
And I'm gonna say it like this too. That's also another analogy in this shit too. Because there is another sinister analogy in King Kong.
What is it?
You brought yourself a blonde-headed white woman and this big black ape coming and got your ass, and then y'all enslaved that big black ape, and that big black ape supposed to be the eighth wonder of the fucking world, and he was making y'all money, and then y'all decided to kill his ass. Y'all took him away from his homeland, and then y'all killed him.
Oh shit.
See. I'm about to see.
That got your new title. Red Pill by King Kong.
Man. Yeah, I'm telling you. Shit.
Oh wow.
Shit, red pill by King Kong. Shit. Eighth wonder of the world. Shit.
That is funny as hell.
Hell. Even Louis Farrakhan did an essay on King Kong.
Hey,
I gotta find it. What's going on, Pierre? Even he did an essay on King Kong. That shit wasn't. No, it wasn't. It wasn't. It was from the Nation Islam. I remember reading that shit. I was like,
yeah.
I was reading this shit. I was like, that makes sense. Okay, King Kong's supposed to be the black man, and y'all use this white woman to get King Kong off the island. He made all y'all money, and then because there's no more money to be made, y'all shot his ass off the building at its greatest height. See.
I mean,
Oof. You know what? I'm gonna spice this one off. I gotta spice off this King Kong portion of it. That's a deep That one's a deep.
That's entertainment. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. That one's a deep character analysis.
Ooh, that is too funny.
Yeah, yeah. I just put it like that because that makes sense. She calling for the she calling for Kong to save her from the Tyrannosaurus Rex and shit. King Kong saved her from all them dinosaurs and shit. Only to have him climb the building and she called his ass to be shot down. Get the it was Beauty. The planes didn't kill the beast. You remember the last scene, the last quote of the movie when they asked when they asked the man, well, it was the planes that killed the beast. No, it was the Beauty that killed the beast. You see, that movie might be made in 1930s. That shit is true. See,
y'all gotta pick better women. Oh boy, that is too funny.
Shit, you know, I might do a video on that. I gotta do a video on that, man. That's a, you know, the Beauty that kills the beast part of King Kong. I gotta do that. I gotta do that. That gotta be a wide, you know, that has to be a deep thinking level video because the psychology, the subtle racism that was in the movie and such. Hell, even the 1970s King Kong had that same. Somewhat. The 2025 King Kong, somewhat, but that 1931, the 1930s King Kong, that has a lot of the imagery that's like you, it's hard, it's right on the nose, you know. And I don't give a flying fuck what those producers say. Our movie wasn't racist. Yeah, they actually said that in 1934. Our movie wasn't racist. It wasn't about black people. It was bullshit. Anyway, yeah. Our movie wasn't about racism. It was about the ape and it was our take on the Beauty and the Beast and all of that shit. So.
Oh well.
Yeah. Because I guess some of the black groups at the time was coming after them and they was trying to say no, that we not. Yeah, but anyway, I am a fan of King Kong though, but yeah, but
King Kong ain't got nothing on me.
So yeah, I guess it's ends my live stream for the day. I was expecting Kelly Ray to show up and she didn't bother to show up, and I don't feel like doing any invasions, but I guess I got to invade Mo's channel because she gonna have to explain that shit.
You ain't gonna find her over there. You ain't gonna find her at Mo's channel.
You don't think so? You don't think
I ain't never seen her over there when I go over there.
Okay. Because I'm planning on I'm considering invading his channel. Oh.
Somebody backstage. Oh, it's Pierre.
Hey, Queen. Hey, Big J.
What's going on, Pierre?
So I listened to V-Dub's live stream he did last night, right? This morning. And at the end of the thing, Rollo was saying, how is Rollo calling you a racist? I'd like to know that part.
Right. Did you watch the live stream when V-Dub was over here? Was on my channel?
No, I didn't see that. I was, Big J, I'm asleep. We got two different.
Right. All right. He called me a racist, right?
Yeah, I listened to that part that V-Dub played.
Yeah, because of Kamala Anthony.
How are you racist?
Right. And me and V-Dub listed down every white female moderator on this channel. We went from Miss L. Well, I don't want to mention Miss L because she put out her pussy out on this channel. You remember that? You remember that night period when she opened up her legs up and yeah. Anyway,
well, I wasn't there that night, so
no. But actually, you
I heard
left.
about it.
Yeah. You left. Yeah. That's why she can't really come over here no more because I'm trying to save my channel. I ain't trying to.
Yeah,
anyway,
that'll get you kicked off.
right. So we went through the name of Miss L, you, Carolina Herms, Jenny McDermott, Mo Love.
I mean, you've had multiple races of people on your channel. I'm not understanding where you're racist again. Who are you supposed to be racist against? I'm curious.
Right, and that's the point. Oh, Big J's racist. And I saw Rollo, the fat parrot, go on Don's channel, Don's comment section saying that shit.
Well, for one, he called you a convict.
Yeah,
and
convict.
I was like, where is Big J a convict?
Yeah.
And the stuff he said about V-Dub, like, are you kidding me?
Yeah, talking about V-Dub ain't take care of his kids, and V-Dub is all that bullshit. Like,
I've never heard V-Dub talk bad about his kid's mother ever. I've never heard him say bad things about any of his exes that he's had. I've never heard him do that. However, I have heard Rollo talk mega shit about the women that when he went to Florida and he was living off of them and talk bad about them after the fact.
Right.
You know, him and his multiple wives. He thinks just having sex makes them his wife. Well, if that's the case, how many women partners has he had in his lifetime? Every single one of them. If sex is the only thing you need to say you're married to somebody, well, how many fucking wives do you have then? Right. How many does Rollo have? If sex is the only requirement for marriage, which is bullshit. I just don't understand the thinking of some of these dudes. I don't. Rollo has gone off the deep end. He's gone off the deep end when it comes to you and the things he's saying about you. It's unreal. It's unreal. And what he's saying about V-Dub, well, V-Dub is a classy dresser. Let me just say that. I've seen V-Dub in his suits a numerous amount of times, right? And what was the stuff he was saying about V-Dub?
He was a bum. He's on Section 8 housing. Some old bullshit he was saying. I'm just
how the hell would he be on Section 8 housing? How's that possible?
Right.
There's so many people in America, like women that have children and they're single mothers that can't even get on Section 8 housing at all. And how's V-Dub going to do it? Tell me. Even men who are on disability are finding it very hard to get Section 8 housing. The only people that can get Section 8 housing that are on disability are elderly people. And it's a long, hard road to get it. So how's that possible? It's weird. It's just weird. I have my mouth open half the time. Oh, making shit up. Like, I mean, it's constantly. He says he knows what you look like. That's a damn lie.
There's only about 5 people who know where I live. Like,
he don't know though. He don't know. He's making up stuff.
And he's letting those idiots on that other channel put because he's making statements like, I call him 500 pounds. What you talking about? I never called you 500 pounds.
He's getting himself mixed up with the one dude that you do say is 500 pounds.
Right.
Does he have a complex? Does Rollo have a complex?
Because
yes, he does.
I said,
He looks
yeah.
pregnant. I'm sorry to say it. Rollo goes swimming in the pool with a t-shirt on. Who else does that but fat, insecure girls and fat dudes? Am I wrong? I'm just saying, look, I think
with a
Rollo has
t-shirt on.
he has an insecurity complex.
That's a ground man.
You feel me? He's insecure about himself, about the things that he's doing, and he's copying Ringo.
But the 500-pound guy that Big J was talking about was a different dude in the manosphere.
Janadrian or some shit. Rollo feels that big inside. He knows he's fat, bro. He's got a beer belly. Bad one. And I drink. I don't got one. I got abs.
Right, he swimming with a shirt on, a grown man.
Right. He's got a beer belly. He's got jagged teeth. He's got a slack jaw like he smoked crack with Bobby Brown.
Oh, Jesus.
He's balding. He's got 3 to 5 shirts in his whole catalog right now. And he's calling somebody a bum.
B-Dub said he had two shirts that he interchanges that were on his shelf. 2 shirts.
Yeah, I got the picture at the end of this video. I should post it, but you know what? I got a picture of his bed. This nigga was doing a show in the afternoon. His bed wasn't made up.
He forgets that Donini and Warren cooked him in his apartment when he had videos of his nasty toilet and stuff. And he forgets that he got cooked by Donini and Warren.
Huh. See, and they somewhat roasted me, but they did it behind the scenes. Bomb Cherry had to say something. And even when she said, she was like, yeah, it looked like you was about to move out your house. You had a bunch of boxes and shit. Bitch, I moved. The fuck?
Box is a whole different development than somebody that has a nasty bathroom.
Oh, no, my
bathroom
be nasty.
A pissy toilet, a piss-filled toilet.
That ain't all they said though, Big J.
I know, but
the fuck out of him.
I saw the footage of the bathroom, and I'm only being nice because it's worse than that. It's worse than that. But yeah, nasty ass bathroom and shit.
Yeah, let me get up off this. I'm at work. I'm on a cigarette break. Let me get my ass back to work. I'll be in the chat room. Yeah.
All right.
You can roast him a little bit later tonight. I'm off at like 1 o'clock.
All right, Vito. I appreciate it, Vito, because yeah. I mean, we went on a marathon on Rollo.
He called it Big J musty. He knows nothing about Big J. You know, it's funny because I've noticed that people that support Trump, when they start talking shit about other people, I noticed that the projection is so fucking prevalent. Like they project what they are doing, what they are about, everything about themselves onto other people. It's a projection game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then when you start to get mad at them or you clap back at them, or they always talk about you're triggered or you're a snowflake, you know.
What's a snowflake?
Somebody who's soft or weak or melts under pressure. They call the people snowflake. Once you start going, you know, retaliating, you all of a sudden it's a snowflake.
I just want to know where he gets that you're a convict. I don't understand his reasoning. Where does he get that you are a convict?
Right. Where? And that's what I told him a few months ago. Okay, tell me what crimes I have committed.
Yeah.
My criminal, you know, because I'm thinking about doing a video on him, and he won't like it because I'm gonna go deep in them archives on his ass. Well, it's not even deep. The archive's not even that deep.
I just want to know. He said he lived in a mansion, right?
Mm-hmm.
As if he has a mansion, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, why do we only see one room and no bathroom?
Oof.
Because you're insinuating that you own the mansion. Is that what he's insinuating, right?
Hold on. May I answer what Big Cap said real quick? Big
Okay.
Cap said question by Pete apologizing and your title says it's too late. Does that mean there's no room for growth or change of thought? No, what I'm saying is because of the culture, it's too late because the culture that we put out for the last 20 years, 15, 20 years, we already destroyed too much trust. There's so much trust that's being destroyed. Trust and goodwill, I should say, has been destroyed to a point though. Any apology will looked upon as, you know, it's too little, too late. The women are right. The women are already on their shit. The men is on their shit. That's why I say it's too. That's why it's a little too late, Big Cap. So I hope that answered your question. So anyway,
Put my video up. I gotta edit it. Damn it. It's called Biblical SBE.
uh oh.
Yeah. I gotta stay off them damn panels on TikTok.
I don't know what's worse, TikTok or Twitter. I don't know what is worse. God.
I don't even go to any of them places.
I know when you talking about relationships,
TikTok is bad.
TikTok is terrible. Okay. Now, you know, the pygmies over there are superb. Superb. The dudes, ridiculous. The women, fairly, most of them non-existent. Like they'll pop up in a chat or something, but they always kick them out and kick them out panels. And it is a hot ass mess. Twitter, on the other hand, Twitter is just that's where the Satan lives.
Man, I every time I go into Twitter, my blood pressure be rising, like just like, oh my God, it's like endless of Charlie Kirk and
I couldn't do it.
Andrew. It's like endless
I don't
of
read shit over there. Hell no. I read like one or two posts and I'm done because it's ignorant over there. If I go over there, I'm specifically looking for a thing or somebody else because hell no. It is a bunch of bullshit over there. There is so much right wing nonsense going on over there. Hell no. I'm good. Mm-mm. I like my sanity. Hell no. No, thank you.
oh Queen. Remember the last time I was on Mo's channel?
Yes.
Okay, he took it down. He put it on Rumble. I don't know if I
Right.
told you that. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he took that live stream down. I was like, well, why you took that live stream down? Because I was going in.
I wonder
And then,
why.
yeah, I was like, well, I wonder why he did that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, I wonder why. Why
Yeah,
you took that? Because
they did. They didn't want me to talk. They decided they was gonna get off. And I started asking questions.
they was expecting that conversation to go the way like they wanted it. They were
They was
expecting to go.
crazy.
Yeah, because
Shit.
they were saying some crazy shit, and I gotta give myself my own pat on my own back. I got to give myself a self high five because I'm like, I want to see how it was so stupid. We bomb Iran because the Iranians want us to bomb them.
What?
Yeah, girl, that's what they were saying. They were saying all kind of weird ass shit. It didn't make no sense.
I just want to know
Right.
what they think about Trump giving, is it $60 billion to Argentina and not bailing out the farmers in America that they fucked over with tariffs and everything, and the type of economy that Trump has fucking destroyed the American farmer with, what they think about that part. Well, what does Kelly Ray and them think about
They
that
don't
part?
care. See, every time when you try
They're
to
gonna
address
care
them on
when
that,
every fucking
they'll
industry
bring
in
up.
America is tanked, because that's what's already happening. The whiskey, Jack Daniels and things like that's made in Kentucky and Tennessee, that's going fucking bankrupt. They're going belly up. Fucking the travel industry's going belly up. The farm industry's going belly up. Every fucking thing you can think of is going belly up, but they're trying to say the economy's good? Fucking where?
Yeah,
Where is the economy good?
yeah, and I'm sitting there
I
like,
just,
yeah,
how
yeah,
can you
yeah.
fucking blindly support Trump, and he's fucking he's purposely destroying the country because he's a jealous-hearted bitch. You know what I'm saying? And so where is anything that he's doing any good for America? Not fucking one thing. So they're still for destroying America, because that's what the fuck is happening. Deportation isn't about getting illegal aliens out of here. It's about destroying fucking industries in America. That's what it's fucking really about.
Well, well, yeah. I'm just like, every time I look at him, I say, y'all got to be stopped, because this it's almost like a cult. Well, it is a cult.
It is.
Like it's this cult mentality of not.
I'm just waiting for them to drink their fucking cyanide with Trump.
And you know, everything's good in America. When? Make America great again. America is great. When? Where?
I don't know
when?
how he be sitting up there telling them lies like that. That shit crazy. He just get on the camera and just lie.
I mean, he's used to lying. He's raped
All the
little girls
prices,
and shit and sit and lie about everything. Like,
all
what
the
the fuck?
prices have gone down. The price of everything is down except for beef. Look, they import some Argentinian beef over here. I'm gonna stop eating this shit. You finna kill me with no goddamn meat. Fuck you.
Well, that's the problem with him getting rid of the FBA and the Food and Drug Administration.
Exactly. That shit
So
crazy.
because then you don't get to know where the fuck shit's coming from, what's in it, none of that shit. There's a reason why he don't give a fuck about Americans and American safety at all. But if everybody started boycotting and making it known whether it's American beef or fucking Argentinian beef, I bet you that would settle that shit quick.
Yeah,
I ain't eating that shit.
I'm just sitting here just like, wow, y'all just, you know, the whole he's stopping wars around the world, and oh yeah,
And,
okay, we bombing
creating one
Venezuelan
at home,
boats, and we never
creating one at home. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I wonder if he
The
gonna be
logic,
charged for killing them people in them boats.
right? Because
I mean,
where
the
are
day of
the
reckoning
evidence?
is coming. There is no evidence. This is why generals are fucking quitting
Yeah,
Hegseth's fucking a Department of War. They're fucking quitting left and right and shit, because when the shit gets accountable, and it's going to be accountable for them and these ICE agents and everybody else and Nome and all of them, when they're going to get convicted and fucking go to prison, because they will, because in Nixon's day, Nixon might have not went to prison, but everybody that was in his administration fucking went to prison. So if Nome don't think she's going to prison, and Pam Bondi and all them motherfuckers, they are. Because when fucking justice catches up with them, and they have to pay the price for fucking rogue ICE agents doing unconstitutional shit, they're gonna pay.
He got mad at that man because that man said he was killing his citizens.
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, you gonna say, "Oh, them boats got drugs in it," and then you bowl up. Well, where is the evidence? All them drugs are either been blown up or at the bottom of the ocean. How you gonna go and retrieve all the evidence? Talking about, well, we
Trump
just
ain't
bomb a
gonna do
boat, we bomb
nothing,
a boat here and
but
there.
what he is
Yeah.
normally doing, he's not gonna do nothing but what he normally does. When he had what's his name? The mayor of fucking New York, what was his name? The old guy, Giuliani. Did he fucking defend Giuliani when he had Giuliani saying all this shit, and then Giuliani got his fucking whole life sued to where now he's fucking have to scrounge for toothpaste money and shit like that? Do you see Trump helping him?
Nope.
Everybody that Trump had business with that he's fucked over, and Elon ain't coming out of none of that shit yet that Trump fucked over for him. You know what I'm saying? But that's Elon's fault. He went along with the fucking co-signing of Trump and doing all the shit he did, and they're all gonna fucking pay the price. Anybody that has been in any kind of arm's length with Trump and he has shit on them and destroyed their businesses, and he's destroying America right now as we speak. Like, there's nothing he does that is not destructive. And then he gets unscathed by everything, and everybody else around him pays the price. I don't understand why anybody could fucking back him. I don't get it. They don't see the track record. I just don't understand this country. Like, are people dumb?
Are they dumb? Are they dumb? Maybe. I mean, they like, I didn't vote for this. When the man was sitting up there telling you what the fuck he was gonna do, I don't know.
Yeah, he told y'all. Like and Kelly gonna talk about last year. Kelly talking about Project 2025 and Project 47. It doesn't exist. That's from the Heritage Foundation. See, if she was here, I would tell her about that shit.
We tried to tell them before he got elected about Project 2025. Even read most of the shit out of Project 2025. What part didn't they fucking understand? Is there a vendetta against women with children so fucking severe on welfare that this is what you don't care about destroying the whole fucking country just so that you can get women who have children off welfare? Is that what the fuck this is about? That's some dumb shit.
But have you seen all the Charlie Kirk fans and the Steven Crowder fans coming after me on that video I made?
No.
Yeah, they're coming after you at this moment.
Well, they can't. I had a whole bunch of them come after me. I had to block a bunch of them just for posting my going to the No Kings protest. And these fucking Trump supporters came out the woodwork. They were so fucking pissed. They had shit tons to say. I'm like, this is my perspective. This is my videotaping of me going here. Talking about I got paid to protest. Fucking where did I get paid to protest? Do you think that everybody that's against Trump is getting paid? There's so many people against Trump because they literally see what the fuck the writing on the wall. These people are nuts. These Trump supporters are fucking nuts. They don't care about the country just fucking going to the shitter. They don't fucking care at all. They don't care.
Oh, speaking about that, I'm supposed to be doing a video on Jasmine Crockett. Somebody made a video on Jasmine Crockett, and this she's about to do something that I'm going to have to say I don't know that would be the right choice for her to make.
Why?
Like what?
She's going to run for Senate.
Good. I hope she does.
Yep. Gone up there.
Okay.
Keep going.
Okay. Y'all. Okay. I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna do my little video, and I'm gonna tell you why she shouldn't, because they're setting her up as a trap. That's one.
What trap? What they gonna do? What they gonna lock her up or something? Cause they done already cropped out her district. So why would she run for Senate?
Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. The GOP fabricated situation or manipulate the situation for her to run for Senate.
Okay.
So they're making her out to be the boogeyman, right? They already made out the boogeyman character. So what they're going to do is get Paxton. Paxton is going to defeat Cornyn. I'd rather have Cornyn as governor, as senator, than Paxton. Paxton is 5 times worse. He's just another Donald Trump.
What they fabricate about her? What you talking about? Make her a boogeyman.
She's a communist. She's this, that. The same old. What they're doing to Madani over there in New York. They already got this thing set up. Nobody's seen it yet, but they already got this set up. Because I saw
but
it.
You're fearful for no reason, because they're going to say that about everything a Democrat does. They've already called every Democrat Antifa. They've already called it a criminal organization. How much fucking farther do you think they can go with this shit? It's all bullshit. You're asking Crockett to be fucking scared because they lie all the time?
They can only do it to certain people.
People with some brains don't fucking fall for that shit.
Certain people. Okay, let me put it like this: certain narratives cannot be pushed if certain people is not there in the room, right? So
basically, don't put anybody that is black in the room. Don't put anybody that's Hispanic in the room. Don't put anybody but white people, and not a white woman, but only because they talk about Miss what do they call her, Miss Cherokee Princess or some shit like that. They talk about everybody. I don't know what you think. It doesn't matter, Big J. That's the manipulation part. You got to have some pushback on these motherfuckers.
Yeah, but you also have to have a counter propaganda, a counter narrative as well. They're gonna put out a narrative. You have to counter that narrative.
Okay, so what's wrong with Crockett doing that?
I see.
You saying that they calling her? They're gonna say she's a communist and all of these things, and she shouldn't run because they're going to say that?
No, what I'm saying is they're pushing. She hadn't even announced. She didn't make no announcement. They are expecting her to do something that she had not even announced for yet.
Okay.
So they're trying. I'm talking about the GOP. I ain't talking about the Democrats. I'm talking about the GOP. The GOP is trying to force the narrative to get her to run. To knock off. Oh man. It's like what they're trying to do is play 4D chess game. They're trying to play a 4D chess game at the moment.
They underestimate her intelligence, though.
And I'm glad I'm not the only one who see it. What they did, I'm gonna tell you what they did last year. Nobody even cared about her like this last year, right? When she was still, when she was running for her second term, they were trying to push the GOP was pushing Janet Crockett to run for Senate for 2026. Now that happened last year. And they're still steadily putting out this narrative because the political party. Okay, let me tell you what they do. Political parties put out polls, right? They put out polls who will be the likely candidate and all that. Janet Crockett as a senatorial candidate. That's I don't in the state of Texas. I don't see that as a viable. In their eyes, they don't see that her being a viable thing because she's a black female, a black liberal female. She's not viable in the state of Texas. So instead of having James Cortano, who is a white Christian who's running for Senate at this point, they don't want James Cortano to run because he can peel off the white evangelical vote for the Democrat side. Yeah, because he's Christian.
Yeah.
So they using her to block him because they're scared. They're really scared of him, not her.
Do you think she's stupid though, Big J?
No, I don't think she's stupid. No.
I mean, she ain't even never said that she was gonna run for Senate. So I mean, there is that. And people have speculated her doing all these different things that she never said that she wanted to do. And she has always said that she don't plan on staying in government. She's only here because she feels like the country needs her right now, and she don't like this shit, and she don't want to do it. So I don't think we got to worry about too much more of Jasmine Crockett outside of being in the house unless they get rid of her ass.
She can make way more money. Solo business owner. She has a degree. She is a lawyer. She has all of these different things. She can make way more money than being in politics because she's not a crooked politician. The only ones that are making money are the crooked motherfuckers on the GLP. They're the ones making the money because everybody else is not making money. They work other jobs besides being representatives. So they're not really making any money.
Mm-hmm.
She can make way more money not being in politics. I mean, she could make a lot of money in politics if she was crooked as fuck like the rest of them.
I mean, she said that she don't want to climb up the political ladder. That is not something she aspires to.
Now, I'm going to be a hypocrite when I'm going to say this. I think she should run for Attorney General of Texas because that position, you can open up a whole lot of those skeletons in the closet.
And she might do that.
Now, that might be a good position, but I don't think she should go sit in no damn Senate for Texas.
No, the Senate, United States Senate. But yeah. So I don't. Yeah, I think what they're trying to do is goat her to knock out James Gertalo, whatever his name is, the white Christian dude.
They talking shit about her now as far as not being heavy on the legislation. Stephen the Django Smith. He so like she would definitely not be effective in the Senate for Texas with that shit. So yeah, the Attorney General would probably be a better position. But then wouldn't Trump have jurisdiction over her at that point?
Nope.
No. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that'll be a better position, I would think, if she want to go up higher.
I mean, as Attorney General Texas, all she had to do is investigate the governor, investigate that land deal, investigate why people in Texas froze to death in 2021. How many people got killed off of that shit during that blizzard? I mean, a lot of that shit could have been, solved and rectified. So,
well, I think they'll fight like hell to keep her out of their position.
Oh yeah. But nobody.
They don't want her there.
But I think though she run for that, I think that she'll have a better chance being elected because nobody ain't paying attention to the Attorney General spot. Everybody want to be governor, lieutenant governor, or senator, or U.S. senator, I should say. Nobody want, nobody. If she was a Attorney General in Texas, oh man, she would had niggas sent up to prison and shit off of that, or investigated harshly. So
they don't want her in that position.
So
I think they would want her in the Senate more than they would want her in the position of Attorney General.
right. But I think though, I think what she's doing is fun, is using this guessing game because she's not. It's not. The filing date has not been. The filing date starts in November and it ends in December. So, and I would say, and that's how unfair Texas is. How are you gonna start the filing deadline for 3 weeks? That's bullshit. Anyway, that's a whole other thing. Why elections in Texas is fucked up. But anyway, um, I think though she using this guessing game rather as a fundraising tool. She might, when she's on this maybe, could be, I might, she ain't saying anything yet. So she has until like December to decide what her course is going to be. So
I'd be shocked if she were for Senate.
me too, me too. But a part of me do not want her to do that. A part of me do not want her to do that. A part of me just want to just go for that attorney general spot because I really want her, to tear up shit up in Austin. I want her to tear up some shit up in Austin though.
But I think I saw an interview with somebody answer that, and she said no.
This is her golden opportunity to do it. That's my
To run for Senate?
No, to run for attorney general.
No, they had asked her if she was gonna run for Senate, and she said no. She said it ain't much that she can do in the Senate in Texas because it's red.
No. The Senate in the United States Senate. The United States Senate was what I'm referring to. I mean, if she went to the United States Senate, beat John Cornyn or Paxton, right, and become a United States senator, she could at least do a filibuster, clog every goddamn appointment, every nomination. Yeah, I clog the entire legislative process. I delay every damn thing.
Ooh, that's 6 years.
Yeah.
That's a long time. Shit.
So, but I don't think though she's gonna last long. I think she's gonna do it. And she gonna leave. But
I mean, that's what she said.
I know. I actually believe her on that. I believe her on that part. She's not gonna be there forever. That's one thing I'll give her credit for. So, but anyway, yeah. So, Pierre, anything else you want to say? Because I'm about to hang this up. So
I was just muting myself because I got my yard guy in my backyard, so I didn't want to make the sound. No, I got nothing else to say.
Oh, okay.
Oh, never mind.
You can call me though, Queen. I'm home.
Okay.
Okay.
They never mind. She is talking about running for city.
Catch you guys later.
See. Oh,
Yep.
See. Yeah.
Said she's strongly considering it.
Yeah, I just don't think she should do it. I think I believe, man, she's falling for a trap. I gotta say it. I believe she's falling for a trap. And ever since that Stephen A shit, man, I'm like V-Dub now, man. You got me on her corner 100%. Shit, man. You if it was for Stephen A, I wouldn't be 100% behind her ass now. Stupid ass
Stephen A
nigga.
get his ass toe up talking that shit. Everybody named mama on his ass. Hey.
So yeah. So well, anyway, Queen, I'm gonna jump off of here So,
All right.
all right, though. Y'all have a good one. All right, y'all. I'm out. Peace.
I am not here to debate with anyone. I have devoted all of my adult life to this subject. I only debate with my equals. All others I teach.